Warning, the following is a long list of warnings. If warnings offend you, do not watch this show. Warning, this show contains adult themes. If you are not an adult, do not watch this show. Warning, this show contains a lot of offensive language and may contain graphic content. If you're a Karen, do not watch this show. Warning, this show may contain shabby impersonations of celebrities. If you are a celebrity, represent one, or think this is unfair, do not watch this show. Warning, this show contains what could be seen as controversial and subversive ideas and opinions. If you can't handle differing opinions, do not watch this show. Warning, this show actively shows the consumption of tobacco, cannabis and alcohol. If this offends you, do not watch this show. Warning, this show may discuss topics including, but not limited to, those in the realm of politics and conspiracy theories in a politically incorrect format. If these topics offend you or make you uneasy, please do not watch this show. Warning, the producers of this show will do almost anything for a laugh. If comedy or extreme comedic premises offend you, please do not watch this show. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the producers, affiliates, ISPs, streaming platforms, advertisers, partners or alike.
Coming to you from an undisclosed location inside the beautiful land of the Blackfoot Confederacy and Treaty 7 territory, Big Nate Productions presents Getting Laid with Nate.
Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Cheers from your friends at New Level Brewing. Oh, it's backwards. That's probably because I turned my thing around backwards. Awesome. Well, I want to set the tone for the show right away because there's a lot of big, heavy bands coming on. So check out some place blowing.
Punch some people in the face. Punch some people in the face. Punch people in the face. Punch some people in the face. Seriously. Punch some people. Punch some people. Punch some people in the face. Punch some people. Punch some people. Punch some people in the face. Punch human beings in the face. Punch some people in the face. Punch human beings in the face. Punch people in the face. Seriously. Punch some people. Punch some people. Punch some people in the face. Punch some people. Punch some people. Punch some people in the face. Punch 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 some people in the face.
I fucking love that shit. Again, I've described this as my art gallery. So we're making our way through. That's from like 2017 or something like that. Man, he can make minute 19 seem like really fucking long. I think now I'm going to try. This is like me trying to do comedy and stuff. So I'm going to do this really quick and then we're going to watch the LunAttack interview. So since we didn't do an episode last week, I've just kind of put together a quick list of my top memes. This is, again, me thinking I'm funny. All right, here we go. This has been a big go-to for me lately. Food in places it shouldn't be. You got your marinara there. And then, oh, who doesn't remember Mad TV, right? Stuart? Don't. This freaked me out. I love this. Squatting Slavs in tracksuits. Wireless seatbelts. These are actually really popular with rich people. Food in places it shouldn't be. Terrible. Eggs and Dairy Queen. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Chess. Important images. That's another one I've been hitting pretty hard lately. You know, you gotta hang your what is that? Sunny side up eggs out to dry. That's the best. Yeah, there's some worst buy coming up. Oh, here you go. Cobra Kyle. Crane kick, drywall punch. It's all the same, really. Yeah, this kind of fucked me up. I don't know what that is. I think I don't even know. Another worst buy. Is it clam orange or clamarang? I don't know. 100% terrible. No pulp, some sand. Riker's beard, yeah, I'm a Trekkie dork. This is a Star Trek Discovery reference. Sorry, I shouldn't have put that in there. All right. Who doesn't like ramen beer? Oh, this is a popular one. Another worst buy. Have a look at that for a minute. Let's let that sit with you. Gripping food with force. This one's kind of mean, but excuse me. Babushka. Absolutely no one. The Cold War. Yeah, but it's... Oh, yeah, the zero of hams. This is another food. I just love this. How you had to fire that thing like straight up. How would you even throw it that good? And everybody else just sitting around. Could be Photoshop, I guess. Oh, yeah. This is unnerving to some people. I've seen weird swarms like not this bad, but important images. Food in places it shouldn't be. Ranking high. Oh, yeah. This hits close to home for me. Grocery shopping in Oregon be like. I love that. Musicians aren't people. That's a fun one I like to. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There we go. Remember this? Snake on an iPad? That's funny. I'm going to try and download that. There we go. Food in places it shouldn't be again. Crushing it. Trying to impress the ladies at church, like totally. Hell yeah. I don't know who the fuck would do this to their cat, but hopefully that's Photoshop. Yeah, this one did affect me. I don't know, taquitos. Yeah, this one too. Yeah, stay up mixing all night and it's dog shit in the morning. This one pissed a lot of people off. It's a bratana. And yeah, I like how they use the really old banana peel. That crushes it. When Slavic kids tell their parents, "You never buy me anything for Christmas." Oh, good. Babushka. Oh, Riker's beard, yeah. I'm surprised I don't have a data in here I've been following. Oh, another worst buy. Yeah, what is it? Monster Energy and Sheetrock. Yeah, I felt like this the other day when it snowed. When you tell grandma you don't have equipment for science class. Babushka. Dan Neal said, "Thanks, I was starving when I posted this." Is that the same kid from that other meme? All right, we're almost done here. Trying to jump. Oh, yes. Haagen-Dazs soft dipped ham steak. Good times. This makes no sense. This is a hot new take from this afternoon. Or no, this was today, but this is the last one. Guy Day the 13th. Flavortown lives. All right. That was me trying to be funny. That was... I'm all by myself tonight, so I'm doubling up. We got 48 seconds for another place playing.
I don't have to tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. I don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. I don't have to. I'm not gonna tell you. I don't have to tell you. I have to tell you. I don't have to tell you. I have to tell you. I don't have to tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. Just wait. Donald Trump rants and raves. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump rants and raves. Donald Trump. Oh, I'm not ranting and raving. I'm just telling you. I'm not ranting and raving. I love this. I love this. I love this. Let me just tell you something. That I don't have to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. I don't have to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. I don't have to tell you. Oh, tell you. And eventually you guys are going to get tired of asking that question.
Topical. That was from March of 2017. Hilarious. So I sat down with Faith and Comin of LunAttack a couple days ago, and or maybe it was yesterday. And yeah, they have a gig coming up. Check it out. Hi, everybody. I'm here today with LunAttack. Please state your name and position in the band.
I'm Faith. I play lead guitar and sing in LunAttack.
Nice.
And I'm Comin. I play bass and main band leader and kind of overall.
That's what he tells himself.
You got to watch that, man. Bass players, they get mad at us.
They think they know everything.
We are the band. Everything revolves around us.
Oh, God, yeah. I want to thank you guys. You came down to SlaughterHouse Studios, and you're... so far, you're the last in our series of live musical guests. So thanks a lot for coming down.
No problem. Thanks for having us. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Did you guys have a good time down there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was. It felt like playing a show almost. So it was a nice feeling again.
Very cool. Yeah.
We got the.
Sorry, go ahead, Comin.
Playing in front of Chase and Jimmy or Johnny. Johnny, that's the name.
Jimmy.
Right?
Jimmy was the light guy.
I had it right first. Okay. Yeah. 3 people is better than nothing.
Well, especially if they're doing fucking production for you. Awesome. Yeah, we'll watch those videos in a second. You guys have a gig coming up.
We do. It's November 20th at the Palomino. Should be pretty good.
Nice. What are they? Do they have plexiglass up there? Don't they? Is that what I've been seeing?
Yeah, they do. They have plexiglass and masks and all that stuff.
Right. Yeah. Got it. If you want to sing on stage, you have to wear a mask.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh well.
Something like that.
That's better than nothing.
Yeah, for sure. It'll just be nice to at least kind of be on stage again. So.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to thank you guys too for being practiced. It was really hard to find bands that are practiced, that weren't just totally shut down by all of this.
Yeah, we've still been jamming quite a bit because we're working on getting an album ready here. So we've kind of still been constantly jamming throughout everything. So yeah, we still kind of know our songs a little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah, just enough.
Awesome. Well, do you guys want to say anything about this first song? I think, which one do you want to watch first?
Injured?
Yeah.
Let's do Injured first.
Yeah, Injured sounds good.
Okay.
So, Injured's one of the first songs we kind of wrote when the band was first starting, with just me and Faith.
Oh, yeah.
One of our faster, speed metal-y more ones.
Let's check this out. Injured by LunAttack.
It's all you ever do. Nothing else, nothing more, the will that can change. It's all you ever do. Nothing else, nothing more, the will that can change. It's I got no shit. No. Tell you to do it, no, it's all about you. Reason to think that we owe. No, we say no. The plan is this, it's all you ever do. Nothing else, nothing more, the will that can change. The plan is this, it's all you ever do. Nothing else, nothing more, the will that can change. The plan is this. It's all you ever do. Nothing else, nothing more, the will that can change. It's all you ever do. Nothing else, nothing more, the will that can change.
All right, that was Injured by LunAttack. That was a pile of fun, eh?
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I like how we all just saw that for the first time, and you guys barely heard it, but yeah, that's pretty.
It looked really cool though.
Yeah, it was neat. There was like that weird. There was like so much red when you're during your solo there. It was like kind of blowing you out, but it looked cool. I don't know. It was neat.
Yeah.
just blowing the eyeballs and the blood dripping from her fingers everywhere. I was going to be a death metal band at this point.
So, is that that's yet to be recorded then? You guys don't have a recording out yet, do you?
No, we don't have any. Well, we have like 2 singles that we put out, but yeah, that one's not out yet. So that one will be on the album though.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the exclusive. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Fucking A. So, who else is in the band?
We have Carly Brown on drums, and Jaden is a new addition. He's our rhythm guitar player.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask, Faith, how long have you been playing guitar?
I've been playing since I was I think 8 or something, so quite a long time.
Yeah, you're like 20 now, right, tops?
22, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
I like to play.
You have a brother that's really good at guitar too, Torian.
I do. Yeah, he's pretty good.
So did
he
you
actually?
Sorry, go ahead.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Oh, he actually lives with me right now, so we jam from time to time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So who started first?
We both started at the same time, actually.
Ah.
Our dad kind of taught us a little bit in the beginning, and then we kind of just went from there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Has it been competitive?
A little bit, I guess. I think so.
Awesome. That's good. Good, healthy competition between siblings. That's
exactly. You gotta have that.
Yeah, for sure. Why don't we watch UFO now?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm guessing this song is about aliens.
It is. It's about aliens and shit.
It's not about the band UFO.
It was actually kind of. Me and Carly are really big fans of UFOs, so we were we should write a song called UFO, and then we're but we should make it about aliens and shit. So, but we'll call it UFO because we like UFO. So that was kind of how that happened.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I don't know. So let's pump the gig again. When the 22nd of November at the Palomino, right?
20th.
20th. Cool. We'll put a link in the show notes. How does it work with people have to book online and book a table and all that stuff?
Yeah, there's a link for bookings and tickets that we have. We don't sell tickets or anything like that, so
right.
We can send you the link for the bookings and stuff.
It's basically you can rent out a table of either 4 or 6, and if you're not sitting at a table, you have to wear a mask the entire time. So.
Oh, so they do let some people stand around?
I guess so, but you have to wear a mask and be 6 feet apart, I think.
Right.
So
what a wacky world this has turned into all of a sudden.
The new normal, right?
Yeah, well, everybody's stuck with me now, too. I'm going to do this fucking show every Friday till I die.
I'll tune in every Friday.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks again for everything. That was so much damn fun.
No worries, thank you.
And check out LunAttack at LunAttack Metal. And here's UFO by LunAttack. Peace, y'all.
is it that they are searching for? Is it peace or is it war? Are they playing into space and time? Just see what they know. We can see them shining light. We will reach it. Reach on. You and Bogue Brigade. You and Bogue Brigade. You and Bogue never show what lies beyond. Well, we never.
Hell yeah. Fuck. That was awesome. Yeah, thanks to LunAttack. I want to thank Bob at the Slaughterhouse for letting us do that. And I want to thank Chase Hamilton with Site B Productions. He was the videographer. And I want to thank myself, of course. I mean, having my own show is not enough, but I'd like to thank myself for mixing the audio on that. Everybody give me a big hand, all right? Give all of us a big hand. Weren't we awesome? Okay. Except for Chase just messaged me, and when I made all that stuff, I didn't put the video in correctly. I didn't fit it right. So go back to the Getting Late with Nate YouTube page, and it'll be those two musical performances will be up individually as clips, and they'll be correct. There'll be more around all of it, and it'll be proper and stuff. Yeah, and then yeah, for the band and everybody, like, share those around. Those are killer performances, right? Just it's a good ass time. So now it's time to get quiet for a sec.
Quiet, quiet, quiet. 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 Quiet, 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 quiet.
One thing I forgot to mention about that video too, my pal Jimmy did the lights for that, and he was really jamming with the band there. He's got a killer light rig. Look up Dog Patch Audio. He's a sick sound guy too, and he's been crushing lights lately for fun, which is neat. Now I sat down with my pal Devin. Devin Shum is in Concrete Funeral. But he's got this cover thing going on, so he'll explain it to us here. Hi, everybody. I'm here today with my friend, Devin Shum. How you doing, man?
Good, man. You?
Good, good. I saw that you put together, I got a sneak peek of a rad video you put together. Can you tell everybody about that?
Yeah, so Dimitri... LaRose and Damon McDonald from Detherous and Animosity, a couple buddies of mine, we worked on some covers together, and we were planning on doing an EP, but as difficult as it is with everyone else trying to do their own music and stuff, it's really hard to get a decent session together and do everything at once. So we started picking away at these songs, and we did like Nuke the Cross, like Toxic Holocaust, and Rip This Hell, Midnight, stuff like that. I did... Years of Decay with Dylan Westendorp and a bunch of guys probably a year ago too. So I was doing it under this project called Fact, but we had a plan to cover this Power Trip song for maybe a year. I'm not sure. Dimitri mentioned the song to me a long time ago, and like it was fucking awesome. So had the plan to do that, and then I thought of Mark Russell. His voice is pretty good for a Power Trip cover, I'd say. So I hit him up and a few other guys. I'm like, well, let's crack out a video, and it sucked because we wanted to do this song last year and didn't get around to it, and then what happened with Riley Gale was fucking terrible and just came out of nowhere, really. I think for any fans of Power Trip, and
yeah,
so
no doubt.
like, well, let's get her together and just fucking bust her out and see how good we can do on this. Pay a decent tribute to Power Trip.
Yeah, it sucks that Riley passed, man. They were one of my favorite bands.
Well, that was one that just dropped your jaw in the morning, right? You're like, is that real? Did somebody just fucking around? Because there's so much of that kind of shit online too. So
yeah,
that one didn't really seem real when it happened.
Yeah, no doubt, definitely. Have you heard, does Power Trip have any plans to replace him, or?
They haven't said anything as far as I know, but I think they're gonna have a really tough time with that.
No doubt. I
was watching some of their live performances from, I think it was Bloodstock or something like that. Like, fuck, man, that guy was as much a monster live. Like, it sounded bang on to the recordings, and that's gonna be tough.
yeah, no, definitely. That was half the reason I liked him, is because he was so kick-ass.
Yeah, man.
Very cool.
And their shows were just like those old school fucking videos you saw of like 80s thrash shows and shit. Like now even you go see whatever, Metallica, the crowds, man, I don't know, you might see a couple short hairs bounce into each other. Just
by accident.
Yeah, but like people, even the Dickens, man, that show went the fuck off. People were stage diving the whole fucking time they were playing.
Oh, buddy, I'll never forget that. Fucking Dan Neild comes running up on stage, and I don't know if this is on purpose or what, but somehow all his jewelry got caught up in the rhythm guitar player's strings, and he snapped like 3 of his fucking strings and then jumped off the stage. It was like first
fuck.
note.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's like municipal waste like that too. A few years ago we saw them at Montreal, and still the same thing. Like, holy fuck, man. Some of those crossover bands bring her right back to the 80s.
Oh, totally. They were the first big band I mixed at Dickens in like 2011. And
who's that? Municipal?
yeah.
Or yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Toxic Holocaust was on that show too. And it was just wide open pit the whole fucking time. It was crazy, man.
Yeah, those bands are nuts to see, man.
And it was funny because I was pretty inexperienced live guy then, and the singer kept asking for more vocals, so I'm giving it to him. Then sweet, tweet, 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 and then he's just like, "Dude, just fucking turn it down, please." I'm like, sorry, bro.
Next time I'll get you though.
Yeah. Come back again, please. Now I have my monitor game on lock.
Ask for me. Where's your in-ears? Come on, man.
Yeah, no doubt. You can do backflip with in-ears, right?
You just got to get the wraparounds.
Yeah. Very cool. So let's tell everybody what tune is this?
Yeah, that was a good one too, actually, because Dimitri suggested Armageddon Blues, and I've seen probably 2 songs covered by Power Trip so far, and it's usually Executioner's Tax is crazy, man. I've seen that covered like 1,000 times now.
Sure. Yeah.
And what's the other? Soul Sacrifice. So I thought it was a cool idea to pick something off of the earlier record, and yeah, it's got a good groove too. It's fucking awesome to play. It's fun.
Cool. So we'll check this out. We'll be right back. All right. That was Armageddon Blues being played by...
Well, I had myself, Devin Chum. My band's Concrete Funeral. I just did my one rhythm guitar. Then we had Damon McDonald from Detherous on the other rhythm guitar. Torian Shadlich. I tried my best, buddy, if I messed that up. He's a Traveler and Hazzerd that's ripping that solo there in the middle. We got Chris Jack on bass guitars from Bogue Brigade, like a thrash punk crossover kind of thing out of Edmonton. They're fucking rad. And then you got Mark Russell. I don't think anybody that's going to see this does not know Mark. Citizen Rage, Pelican Death Squad. And we took a few other people to get this to us, being in different towns and not everybody having their own gear. So Jamie Kowalski at Prohibitor Studios helped Mark out with his parts. Chase Hamilton, Site B Productions. You know Chase.
Yes.
He's probably going to be there while you're putting this together.
Friend of the show,
And,
absolutely.
Kurt West at Kurt West Productions out in Edmonton helped Chris out with his, videos and tracking. And everybody did an awesome job. Everything came together really well.
Yeah, it's pretty wacky how we have to do things now, eh?
This one was actually awesome because, I don't know, even those covers I've done in the past, it is basic as some of the songs may seem. You always think it's going to be bang, 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 and then it still takes you 3-4 months to get it done for some reason. But everybody kind of hauled ass and it was nice, man. Everyone got their shit in a timely fashion. It was awesome.
Yeah. There's no excuse now. Fuck. Come on.
You're not at work.
Yeah.
No.
You're not at work. You can't afford to leave your house. So for those paying attention, Torian, who did the solo there, is the brother of Faith, who was just in the previous interview, the lead singer and LunAttack guitar player. So yeah, holy shit, guitar runs in their family, eh?
Just born of musical blood, those two. I think you can't even get through the Calgary scene without seeing those two play or just there. But yeah, they're just both exemplary.
Yeah, totally.
It's
do you know how old he is? Do you know how old Torian is?
I'm not sure. I would guess 24, 25.
Okay.
I haven't really asked him, I don't think.
Yeah, because Faith is 22, so he's probably a couple of years older than her. I was just trying to figure out how long he's been playing. Like, that's fucking... She said they started playing at the same time and she was 8, so...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Pretty wild.
Man. I wish I'd started when I could soak something up.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fortunately for me, we had moved across the country when I started playing when I was like 15, so I could get my school done, my home school done in like 2 hours, and I just play for like 6 hours a day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, now those of us that aren't, I don't know. I think once you start with it very young, you pick it up a lot easier, and everyone else just has to bash your head against the wall a lot longer to get there.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, look at Jesse too, man. He in Concrete, our lead guitarist. He can start shredding a solo before you're done showing him the riff. That guy, and then you ask him to teach you something, and he's just kind of like, "Well, I just do it, man." Ask him to explain it to you. No, he just plays it.
And
he's just so comfortable with it. Fucking
cool.
Dick.
Yeah, all these dicks everywhere. So what's coming up next for Concrete Funeral?
Right. We've got a 4-song cover EP that's pretty much ready. We are just waiting on artwork, which I got the first version of today. It's looking really good. And I think we're probably going to look at right in just after New Year's or something like that to release that. And just because licensing and all that shit is such a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah? Have you ran into that?
Well, we're going to sell other people's songs, so nobody's really called me on it, but I just wanted to go do the proper route and, because there's enough people out there that want to give you shit for doing covers as it is, so I'm going to go ahead and pay the royalties to the artist in advance, and then whatever, man, we got our bases covered.
Yeah, I wonder how that works now, because I know back in the previous millennium when there used to be music on physical mediums, like if you got 1,000 CDs made, you'd have to pay $80 because it was like 8 cents a CD for the mechanical royalties or whatever. So
right.
Do you know any like how that works with digital at all?
Yeah. It's all separate. So we just used a website. I want to say it was called easylicensing.com.
Oh, okay.
So just get a hold of them, and then they give you a quote, but you have to tell them exactly what you're going to do with it, and then you have to pay your royalties per medium, basically. So what we're going to do is just license 50 downloads of the 4-track album, 50 downloads of that. Yeah, and it was, I want to say $100.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
for
to
50
license
downloads?
for 4 songs.
Oh, I guess
50 downloads. It was like, $26 US per song for 50 downloads. So you prepay this, and they send you a little invoice and whatever, and it's like, these rights belong to this record company and this artist, and this is who you're paying, basically, and here's your licensing number to prove that you've paid to sell these guys music. So I just wanted to cover my ass on that part beforehand and not have to deal with any shit to come after. So pay them their fees, and everyone can, if they don't like it,
Well, hopefully it's not very successful. Or you have to pay more, right?
Well, there's only 50. So get them.
Yeah. Super rare digital download.
Yeah, that's hilarious, eh? With pen and ink artwork.
Are you guys going to be doing videos for that?
No, you know what? Because that went a huge step above and beyond. We picked one of the songs, and we were going to do something like we just did with that Armageddon Blues. And that's, I think, kind of what another reason I jumped into that is because we were planning on doing it. And then when we looked into the licensing, it was, they wanted, I want to say $130 to give you the names to go investigate it yourself, or for $200, they would basically go ask for you, but wouldn't guarantee that you'd have the rights to make the video.
Wild.
So yeah, no, at that point, just ixnayed it, especially if they couldn't say yes, because the artist we were covering might tell us to fuck ourselves anyways.
Interesting. Well, that makes me wonder if you could fucking just go investigate this shit yourself and give them 8 cents a copy.
She said that the extra above and beyond was that if you wanted to feature somebody else's music in your video, whether you were playing it or not, was where the increase became like astronomical, past the point of wanting to do it, right? Because it was $26 a song to download it 50 times, but if we wanted to make a video, it was $200 just to ask, and we wouldn't even be sure we'd get the rights.
Right.
So whatever, right? Why spend that?
Fucking A, man. Well, good job on all this. Fuck it. It sounds great. It looks great. And that's quite a, why don't we, let's plug your studio. You do some work out of your place, right?
Yeah. Connor and I work together. Black Page Studios is what we call ourselves. So we did Detherous's releases. Their Hack to Death and the Stench of Death split was done here. Animosity's EP, Concrete Funerals, mixing was done here. That was done in a few different places.
Yeah.
And we've got a few cool things coming up. WMD came and did their drum tracking here.
Oh wow!
I think they're coming back. We'll see, but
yeah, cool.
So they got some new stuff coming too, and when are we gonna get the fest going again? I'm just gonna keep rattling in your ear until it happens.
Well, actually, we had the WCMFA.
Yeah.
Meeting. We have an annual meeting. It's like, Calgary Metal Fest hasn't happened for a while, but they grandfathered me in, and we were talking about that if everything stays locked down like into the summer next year, that maybe we would do like almost like pre-taped festival, but across the country.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you could monetize that or anything, but we might be doing that. So
Oh yeah,
we'll see. But that could be an interesting, because we were talking about start in Vancouver and then go across east and come back or something like that, and so it
just
could
doing
be,
like a performance per band still, like just a set. Is that what you're thinking?
yeah, like 30-minute sets or something like that, and just try to at least show off the talent or something. So
yeah,
don't know.
I just mean the real ones. Like when we're allowed to gather, like fucking people are meant to do. and you're looking for some partners. Me and Damon will help you out.
Oh,
or we'll just do it.
Cool.
We've been trying to toss that shit. And Damon, man, that kid can network like fucking no other I've seen.
Yeah, very cool. Well, I don't believe it's ever going to happen again, so.
You think so? No.
I don't know.
We'll get that vaccine.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Like,
well,
you remember that GST was supposed to be temporary, and income tax and like every government program that's ever been made is supposed to be temporary. So
yeah, look at shit like the measles and stuff, though.
Yeah,
everyone thought everyone was gonna die a bunch of times. They give you a needle. Fuck it. Go about your day.
Yeah.
Go back to licking each other's assholes on video.
There'll be more options than just a glory hole.
Yeah, well, people probably still haven't stopped that. They're just doing it through a mask now.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for your time. Thanks for taking the time out.
Yeah, man. Good chatting.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. Peace.
Yeah.
I thought I edited our dinner table talk out of that, but I guess I didn't. I checked too. That was the one I exported. I'll leave it in there. What the fuck, right? I forgot to mention, thanks to all those guys involved. Like, you're in the credits. Damon and Chris and Mark and Dimitri and all those guys and all the Concrete Funeral guys. Awesome. I also forgot to mention that if you go to newlevelbrewing.ca and order online, and then check this out, promo code Late with Nate, boom, you get 10% off your first order. So go do that. Why not? Okay, what do I have left? Oh, God.
Story after 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 story. It's bad. I won. I told them. I said I won. We had Hillary Clinton. What the hell is she doing? I won, but story after 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 story. I won, but the story after story after story after story, but the story after story after story after story, stupid story after story after story after story, but the story after story after story after story. Oh, after story after story after story, but the story after story after story after story. Oh, after story after story after story, stupid story after story after story after story. Oh, after story after story after story. Trump. After story after story. Donald Trump. After story after story after story. Trump. Story after story after story. Donald Trump. I turn on the TV, open the newspapers, and I see stories of Trump.
Fuck. Ridiculous. All right, everybody. Thanks. to LunAttack. Thanks to Devin and all the boys. Rip, Riley, Gale. Fucking damn it. We'll see y'all next week. I'm just gonna keep crushing it. Email me. It's in the credits. If you have any suggestions, any ideas, I'm open. Want to be part of the writing team? You think you're funny? Let's write some jokes. Peace.